What's the best way to reply to unsolicited nudes? True story. Stupid loser sends me an unsolicited dick pic and asks me if I want a Netflix and chill or WE, so I asked for his address and said that I could come over in like 30 minutes. I keep messaging him while I'm getting ready so he thinks I'm actually coming over. Then I told him I was outside his place, and after that I straight up ghost. Guy gets pissed and scared when he realizes I'm not there and posts a pic of his gun and starts threatening me if I do anything shady. Since I have his address, he's gonna shoot me. I don't think he slept well after that. Definitely report and block. Don't invest any more time in those losers. There's a lifetime of entitlement and problematic, rapey attitudes towards women in that behavior, and you're not going to change that. Don't repost or share because you're also likely to be breaking the law. If you really wanted payback, you could line up a date and stand them up, and while it's deserved, it'll probably just reinforce their attitude. I either say it looks dirty, that really gets them. I also snapshot their dick and tell them they are getting exposed on Reddit and other social media. I don't, but I definitely scare them into thinking everyone will know you're a creep. I also respond with cock pics other dudes have sent to me. They usually get upset and I'm like, so you can do it to me but I cannot do it to you? Ha 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 ha. Firstly, your username is awesome, rock on gesture. Secondly, as a man, I cannot fathom the thought process that goes into the sending of a picture of one's penis to someone who did not explicitly ask for it. I feel like any unfriendly response is warranted, but I think threatening to find their mom's Facebook and share a screenshot of the conversation with her will help curb this kind of behavior. Isn't it puzzling how women are offended by a man's dick but are praised for every shot they put out there? It's funny the way people act. Some things I just find odd, just like young girls posting just for daddy, post feeding what is not accepted in society but you feed it is a normal thing. It's a double standard. You love fuel even bread what is not accepted. That thing where people would reply with your messages have been reported to the FBI for sexual harassment. If this is a mistake, please reply with mistake and then watch as they try to explain to an imaginary bot how sending an unsolicited dick pic isn't sexual harassment. Also, that one trans woman who sent a picture of her own dick. That was poetry. I'm a cis female, so when guys send their junk without me asking or it even being a sexual mood in the exchange, I have an unpleasant pic of hairy man boobs queued up to send right back. It's fun because it totally kills their mood, and then I follow up with never send a woman something she hasn't directly asked for and leave the conversation. Verizon has detected a potentially pornographic image sent to an underage user account. Sender information will automatically be forwarded to local authorities for assessment. Verizon appreciates your feedback on our beta features. Please visit to let us know how we're doing. Feel free to copy-paste as needed. I had a girlfriend back in junior high. She pulled her toys out during video call and masturbate. I was 13 and she was 11. While she did that, I muted the call and played her shooter game on another tab. I waited until she was done before closing the game and pretended that I was watching her. I broke up with her later that year. This is what I use. Auto reply: we have detected the transmission of unsolicited pornographic images of a potentially illegal nature. Code 36489 and your device's IP address has been forwarded to the police department pending an investigation. If you think this is a mistake, reply stop. Hi, trans woman here. This hasn't happened yet, but I've had some creeps in my DMs before, and if anyone ever sends me a dick pic, I'd probably just send one right back. I would not actually do this. If you come into my DMs to be a creep, you're getting instant blocked. As a female, I would block and never acknowledge he even sent it. Or, if you approaches to talk to someone who does this, blows my mind anyone would consider doing this, I would send them a picture back of a dick. I'd say here's mine. That will make them run fast. I saw a meme not long ago and thought it would be quite effective. Although this only works when you get a dick pic, just reply with, WTH, is that a child's penis? Why would you send me a child's penis? I'm reporting you. It'll hit their ego pretty hard. I typically send them a photo of a banana and a banana slicer, like this. It always ends with them no longer bothering me. Sometimes they even block me before I get the chance to block them. Send a dick pic back and have it on a schedule. Don't say anything. Just reply with different types of dick pics. Once per day. Let's see how they like it. If he still haven't blocked you, have a reminder 1 month from the last dick pic you sent, send one again. I think if I were a woman getting unwanted dick pics, I'd reply with a picture of blue waffle. I do not recommend googling that if you are faint of heart. NSFW. NSFL. But I imagine it would probably deter anyone, especially if they don't already know what it is. Ask for more. Start conversation about some sexy time. Ask for more and more awkward scenarios. Ask for proof the appendages belong to them. Begin relationship. Once introduced to his parents, show his mother then walk away. Long game bitches. Long game. My go-to used to be you really should see a doctor about that. Until I found out about the humiliation degradation fetish. Now I just send them a copy of House Bill 2789 Texas, which states that unwanted sexually explicit content is a Class C misdemeanor. Mosey on over to 4chan, find something revolting, and spam the hell out of the perpetrator from a burner app. 14 years ago, you could use a Google extension and telnet commands to SMS bomb a number tens of thousands of times. I miss those days. This was an initial conversation on a dating site. Guy hi. Me hello. Guy how are you? Me fine, yourself? Boom guy sends dick pic. With an air socken for comparison purposes. Me how do I know that's not a travel size? From what? A man or a woman? If woman, no response is required. Simply upload them to your Discord server for you and your boys to either appreciate or criticize. If man, no response is required. Simply delete and block the sender. How would you like an essay charge on your record? One quick phone call and some nice men in fancy light-up cars will be at your door to give you a free entry ticket into the wonderful judicial system. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay. Not nudes but lewds from a girl. I just reply in an indifferent manner. Put some clothes on, woman. You got confidence, I'll give you that. Thanks, good to know you're alive and well. That's impressive but not for me. You send the pic in this post back, send it to their moms. Screen through the whole message. If you can't find their mom you send them a very impressive dick pic to send BK to them. Or a very gross infected picture of someone's genitalia. Or third eye. One time, I responded with a picture of all my friends looking down at the phone with unimpressed looks in the caption, "The council disapproves." I didn't show them the picture, just told them what to do. If you are in Texas, send them, Texas Penal Code Section 21.198 Section 21.19, made it a crime in Texas to electronically send explicit visual material without the prior consent of the recipient. I told him I'll sell it to some homosexual guys I know. Chakotsia. I know it's kind of offensive but Judpano Namanako and Gusto Lang Cost Tapos Zindanagading edits FECCCCKM. Ha! Thank you for your submission to the local police department. Your request will be reviewed in the order it was received and an officer should get back with you shortly. Thank you for your patience. Save a couple so that when they get sent to you, you can send one back. I know it's rare but if you get a big one save that. The men will be intimidated by the fact yours is bigger than theirs. Smiley face. If you are friends with them, like truly friends, talk with them. Tell them you are not interested in that and you don't ever want to see that again. If it's some random, block and move on. If you're a woman asking about male nudes, my favorite is to find a photo of some random penis and send it back to them. It's funny how much men don't want to see penis photos either. A few months back an acquaintance of mine sent out dick pics through the Facebook to a bunch of his girlfriends. They then made a post about it making fun of it. And was cringing so hard. Why does it look like that? I word it like that, because some people are into being made fun of for having a small dick, but if you're vague they'll project their own insecurities. I'm a female. I once replied to an unsolicited pic with my own dick pic, putting a sock down my pants and grabbing it through my pants a way he had. I got blocked immediately. Send them someone else's dick pic back. Eventually create a collage of people's penises to show people who send you nudes, then remind them that it is going to the collection. 310. Proportions all wrong, length is suboptimal, and you seem to not be able to keep a female, so that doesn't make me hopeful. It's only a 3 because you try very hard. If it's a dick pic just be like, is that a child's dick? Holy cow, I'm reporting you to the authorities. It's a nice burn mixed with the fear of some real world consequences. Like this. Thank you for your message. Unfortunately, this inbox is full. Your message has been forwarded to 74 recipients. There are 17 messages ahead of yours. It works. Send unsolicited nudes from after my vasectomy. Suffice to say I didn't follow the recovery well and did some swelling. And bruising. A lot of bruising. It was gross. I'm a woman and I received dick pics. I save them so whenever someone sends me an unsolicited nude, I open up my gallery of dicks, find a bigger one, and send it back. Oh cool, you have a fascination with weird, gross penises too? Check this one out and just start spamming him with pics of echidna penises until he blocks you. In a genuine way, just like everything else. No need to ask the internet. Say you don't like unsolicited nudes if you don't. Respond positively if you do. There is a woman here in Berlin that prints unsolicited dick pics on buttons and sells them on the streets for €2. Turning unsolicited into solicited. Reply with a picture of Craig Revel Horwood from Strictly Come Dancing looking unimpressed and holding up his one scorecard, followed by immediate block. For unsolicited dick pics, I found a picture of a man with a huge dick. Just sent this to them and said no thanks, my past partner was so much bigger. Pretend to be a gay man and say that you're really turned on by it and if he's okay with topping and bottoming. Also, what's his Grindr username? I saw a woman's response to it by telling the guy that she was reporting him for child porn because of his size. It was pretty masterful. If they're from an attractive girl, more please. If they're from a dude or a fugly chick, ew. What the fuck did I ever do to you? A while ago, on social media, a woman said something along the lines of, "Is that a fetal rabbit?" And that's been my go-to ever since. I like the new trend of screenshotting their nudes and appropriate messages and sending them to their parents or wives' husbands. Personally, message confirmation is received for entry to local children's beauty pageant sponsored by insert local police department. Good luck, I'm a guy. If it's from another guy, promptly block. If it's from a girl, send them oh you just made my day. Thank you. Am I supposed to be impressed? Has sending that mess ever resulted in a date? Wow, that's the ugliest dick I've ever seen. Did you send me a picture of a child's penis? I'm reporting this to the police. I'm a guy, but please someone else use this.